Today's adventure takes us to Alfonso's Pizzeria. We're time traveling today. Now I must have drove past this establishment a ton of times over the past 10 years. Seeing the Wayne Garthmobile there never really dawned on me like what could be inside. We're gonna find out in this retro Friday night, Flashback Friday, as a recording of this Friday, June 28th, 2024. We're going back in time. I invite you to come along and check out Alfonso's Pizzeria, a blast from the past, all vintage 1980s. Just ran inside and asked the manager if we could do a video here, and they were totally cool with it. So I just want to start with outside. And I saw some of these pictures online, the mural on the side of the building, pretty much my entire childhood. We have Skeletor in front of, looks like Snake Mountain, Crane, Shredder, looks like Mr. T. I don't know if that's Hulk Hogan, Gremlins. I mean, just look at the Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Rocky, Scooby-Doo. Oh my gosh, Lion-O with the Ultimate Warrior. Okay, there's the Incredible Hulk. Not sure, kind of drawing a blank here who this gentleman is, but oh yeah, the classic E.T. scene. And of course the Castle Grayskull. So you have the Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain and everything. Okay, so the villains and the heroes. Guess I gotta kind of step back and take it all in, but then there's Marge. A little Fast and Furious action. Alfonso's is located on Greenfield Avenue and 92nd Street, just outside of downtown Milwaukee. Pretty much right around the corner from the Wisconsin State Fair Park. I'm gonna head over by the, I never know what to call it, the Wayne-mobile or the Garth-mobile. I want to ask when I get in there if this was indeed the car. When we were at the Midwest Gaming Classic, they did have, I'm gonna call it the Wayne-mobile. The Wayne-mobile inside of the convention. So I'm not sure if it was this one, but when I saw that, I thought, you know, I've seen that before. I've seen it. Yeah, and I saw it at Alfonso's, the original pizzeria, established 2010. So for 14 years, driving past here, I used to think that this was a Chicago dog stand, and maybe it was before 2010, but never knowing. Got big Andre the Giant right here. What they had inside, and I did pop in to get permission to start filming, and there's a lot of cool stuff in here. You guys are gonna blow your mind. Just wanted to go around the other side here. Nothing on this side of the building, but we'll go in. It'd be wild to see this car just driving around the street. So everything in here, if you remember, I'm gonna have a link in the description at the Grand Avenue Mall, now known as the Third Street Market, I believe, 3rd Street District, 3rd Street Market. There was a restaurant in there that had all of this 80s retro stuff. A lot of Milwaukee nostalgia, a lot of just nostalgia from our childhood. Look at this, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Funko Pop. And just to go with that mural on the outside of the building, Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, like the real, with the microphone and everything. Like, man, unbelievable. Of course, Bango, the official mascot of the Milwaukee Bucks. Just a ton of comics. And Spidey. I remember those Dick Tracy cards, the American Gladiators, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the Toy Biz, Wolverine. Timeless Legends, starting lineup, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like look at this. I remember the Robin 3, like back when I was collecting comic books. I used to have a monthly subscription. I want to say I got about one comic a month in the mail. Like you always look forward to it, and if the postman would, you know, roll it up or crinkle it up, be like, oh my gosh, come on, that's my comic. But Robin 3, which I want to say is Tim Drake. Just noticed there was a Venom up here, and way up top, the Silver Surfer. Got Ringo Starr's drums right here, looks like Santana. The Kiss Pinball. I don't know if I've ever come across a Kiss pinball machine totally in operation. $1 to play, 4 quarters. You got Mikey from that OG Turtles movie, classic Goonies movie poster. And check out this old G.I. Joe carrying case. Classicade. I'm sure they have a ton of games on here. 50 cents to play. An old CRT. Look at the Masters of the Universe electronic toothbrush. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a better shot here. The sun's kinda, there we go. There's He-Man reminding you to brush your teeth. And I thought that was Voltron for a second, but that's a glowworm. Old Time magazine. So you order your pizza over here. This gentleman's standing at the counter, and then they have all this seating over here. You just hang out and just go back in time. So look at the outside. You can see Andre the Giant, the Wayne-mobile. Call it the Garth-mobile. I thought that said American Gladiators for a second. I remember when Kmart would have these, like you could get a lot of those wrestlers. You can get the Ultimate Warrior, the Undertaker. Like I never got into it at that point. Collecting these guys, I didn't get the bigger wrestlers, but the smaller one. I guess the ones you put on your thumb, like the thumb wrestlers, those are the WWF figures I had. And the reason I never really got into the bigger ones is because you couldn't move them. Like this was their pose. You couldn't, you couldn't move their arms around like other action figures that we had. But yeah, they pretty much have every wrestler up here. Look at Andre the Giant. Who we have here? Baron von Raschke, from Olympian to the Claw to today. Look at this guy. Oh, Bobby the Brain. You gotta appreciate, the love in here for these old wrestlers like Hulk Rules. I didn't notice what was on this screen. I don't know if there's music videos being played. Return the Jedi pillows. Like, look at all these. All the Masters of the Universe over here. Look at all these, the OG figures. And Skeletor. I actually had Snake Man. Oh my gosh, do you remember the bucket? Like, and then you take that to Pizza Hut, you get that free personal pan pizza, Chuck E. Cheese. All the Garbage Pail Kids. Holy cow, I haven't seen this many Garbage Pail Kids since I had them in the mid-80s, 85, 86. That's my favorite Care Bear. You got all the DC heroes up here. The old superpowers. You got RoboCop. Some of the Toy Biz. Incredible Hulk. Some of the original Thundercats. Some Mr. T cereal. Ninja Turtles. And of course the BMX bike. The BMX Bandits.
That's pretty much, on top of what?
Have the basket up here for E.T. to ride in, and the Reese's Pieces. E.T. Atari, McDonald's Happy Meal. Like, how do you get all this? How do you collect all this nostalgia? What a perfect look for this restaurant. Oh my gosh, is that Rambo? No, that's the villain that I had. I didn't get into a lot of the Rambos, but I did have him. Etch-a-sketches. Of course, the Milwaukee Brewers being in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Look at Casey Jones, Mikey and April O'Neil, Clint Pac-Man. This is cool. The Empire Strikes Back lunchbox. That was incredible. I had no idea how cool that would be. Like the stuff that they had in there. And we went to their sister restaurant. I'll have a link in the description when we were there. I want to say it was about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. It was just a taste. It was just a little bit, and this wasn't, a huge restaurant, but they had so much in it. I mean, you got Andre the Giant, you got the Wayne-mobile, everything from our childhood was right inside of this pizzeria. Unbelievable. What an awesome place. And it's locally owned and operated. I want to give a shout out to the staff, the owner, for allowing us to come in here and check it out. Very friendly. A couple of people waiting for their pizza in here. Playing some pinball, checking out their childhood, the nostalgia. What an awesome restaurant. Backside, kind of expecting something else, but you got a weight set back there. Like maybe they come out here, they pump it up. Huge wrestling enthusiast. Maybe that's Bobby the Brain. I guess he had to go in there to come out and think about it. A lot of love for the WWF. And Skeletor's showing a lot of love for pizza. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and I did get an answer about the Wayne-mobile. This is not the car that was at the Midwest Gaming Classic. So Andre the Giant has been watching over this car the whole time. Actually missed these stickers right here. You got Wayne, you got the couch, party on Wayne, party on Garth. There's his girlfriend. Can't think of her name right now. Of course, Garth. Right on the end. If you're gonna spew into this.